Hi everyone, this is Sanas. Welcome to your stretching class with me. Today we're gonna work on our hip mobility and inner thigh flexibility. So let's start in the squat position. We're gonna start with some squats in order to warm up our hip joints and spread your legs in the alignment of your shoulder. And let's do some squats here together. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep your hips slightly to back, your core powerful. Exhale down and inhale up. And keep pressing your feet on the floor. Now we're gonna do some pulses here. Little pulses and coming back. Keep breathing in and out with your chest proud. And now we're gonna do one roll down from the head. Bending your legs and coming back from the lower back, middle back, and the upper spine. Beautiful. One more. But this time in the V position for the feet or external hip rotation. Let's roll down, bending your knees, and rolling up vertebra by vertebra, as I show you in the video. Now the third one. Now we're gonna bend our knees and come into almost sitting position, making your knees one after another close to the floor in order to work on your ankles mobility. If reaching the floor with your hands is not possible for you, please don't hesitate to use the wall. Now we're gonna go to second position, spreading your legs a bit more and then bringing one shoulder inside after another to stretch our spine and pushing our legs to the back and working on our hips mobility, warming up slowly and moving the weight, switching the weight from right to left, keeping your heels always on the floor and trying to reach the floor with your hands, moving the hips a bit down, a bit lower if this is possible. If not, you can always use a brick. And now, either your hand on the floor, either on the brick, and push your knees to the back. Try to look on the direction of the other arm toward the sky. Keep pushing your knees to the back. Exhale, looking up. Keep having the weight of body between two legs. Now we're gonna close a little bit, coming to deep squat position if this is possible for you. If not, you can keep staying in the last position, in the second position, legs open, and stay working on that. If not, keep doing the movement with me. Now you're gonna again push the knees to the back, hands in Namaste position, or if you can also press your inner thigh to the back with the help of your hand. And let's switch the side, breathing in and breathing out. Remember, always keep the chest proud. Straighten the chest. Breathing out. And coming back to the center. Keep moving our hips by switching the weight to the right and left. And now bringing one knee to the center, one after another, either with the help of your hand or not. Please do adapt this exercise if you need so, and if you feel pain in your knee, keep only moving knees slightly to inside, not completely toward the floor. As you know that is possible for you in the range of movement for your own anatomy. Now we're gonna do some swinging from side to side, which is also fun. And now some butterflies. Always listening to your beautiful body, to what it needs and how much it needs and how much it is possible now. And let's lean forward a little bit. You can also interlace your hands, putting it around your feet and rolling down the weight of your body forward, feeling the beautiful, delicious stretch in your inner thighs and your hips. Keep breathing. Now, for your hip mobility, either you can put your one hand on the floor, either both hands one on another. You bend your leg to back and bring your heel toward the pubic bone and toward the tailbone to the back. Now we're gonna stay here. I'm gonna show it from the side, and you're gonna lean forward and feel the stretch on your side glutes of the leg which is forward. Now I'm gonna lean to the side, a little bit of a stretching of your quadriceps, and now your knee toward your shoulder, and also toward the back to feel the stretch on your inner thigh. And now, if it's possible, extend your leg, keep your chest straight, proud. Pull your toes toward you and push the heel toward the sky, your leg toward you. And now let's switch to the next exercise. You're gonna straighten your back completely. Here you're gonna sit on your only left glute and press your inside leg of your left leg to the back. Feel the stretch on your inner thigh. Now, in this beautiful stretching of your inner thigh, you're gonna keep your feet and the other knee, your left feet and the right knee at the same line, and keep moving your hip to the left and coming back to the center, and beautiful side stretch as well for your body. Keep your shoulders down, breathe in and breathe out. Come back to the center, stretching to the other side. Either you keep your leg bent, either extend. A beautiful side stretch here. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Now we're gonna open our hips to the sides. A little bit of external rotation. And we're gonna feel the stretch in our inner thigh. Moving the hips to forward and coming to the center. So this is not a classic lunge, seated lunge, but actually a lunge with hip rotation. A seated lunge with hip rotation. Now Keep moving your hip to only forward and center in this position with your hand on the floor, inside of the other feet on the floor. Good. Now we're gonna lie down on our back, bringing the knees close to our chest, swinging from side to side to relax our back, and finally finding our happy baby position and movement with joy from side to side, relaxing our back, feeling the spine breathing. Now the soles of the feet together. Feel the stretch on your inner thigh. Don't arch your lower back, please. Keep the natural arch of your spine and bring your feet a little bit closer to your pubic bone if it's possible. If you feel it helps you to feel more stretch on your inner thigh, you can also put your hands on your inner thigh to add a little bit of more weight here. Now I breathe in and breathe out from my diaphragm on my chest at the same time. Now you can close your legs, open your legs a bit more, bring one inside of the knee after another into the center. Bring it as much as is possible for you. Don't force it. Keep breathing while doing this movement. And bring your knees to the side, coming back to seated position, and let's switch the side. So we're gonna start with hip mobility exercise, bending your leg forward and to the back. Heel toward the pubic bone when the leg is forward, and heel close to the tailbone when the leg is backward. Now you lean forward to feel the stretch on your glute muscle of the front leg, of course. Either you keep your legs at 90 degrees both, either in a degree that is possible for you. Now let's do the side position, stretching our quadriceps of the other leg. Always keeping your shoulders down and your back straight. Now the inner thigh stretch, making your knee closer to your shoulder and also pushing it to back. Now lengthen your leg and reach your leg from where is possible for you, but keep your leg completely straight. Remember, the goal is not reaching your toes, but keeping your leg completely straight, and feel the stretch on your hamstring muscles. Keep pressing the heel to the sky and your toes toward you. And exhale. Good. Let's switch the position. Pressing with your arm, your leg to the back. and feeling the stretch in your hip and the inner thigh. Feel free to discover the stretch by changing a little bit your position because all of us have different anatomy and we need to adapt, of course, the movements in order to feel the better, efficient movement for us in order to find that. Good. So bring your left knee and your right foot on the same line. Keep pressing both on the floor, your right foot and the left knee, and do some side stretches. And let's stay here, inhaling and exhaling. And keep pressing with your arm, the inner side, the right inner side to the back. And with your hip, you can go a little bit further if it's possible. And keep the right knee in 90-degree align with your ankle. Coming back to the center, stretching to the opposite side without leaning back or arching your back, with the option of bent knee or with the leg extended. Keep pressing your right foot on the floor in order to keep your balance. Keep breathing and keep smiling. Now bend your knee again and do this external hip rotation as we did on the other side. And let's switch the way to forward and back. Keeping both hip bones to forward and the foot on the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Reach the floor with your hand, the opposite hand on the floor if it's possible, and keep pressing the leg to the outside to enhance the stretching. Keep moving your hip if possible as well to feel more stretch and work on deeper range of mobility for your hip here. And come to the child position to relax the spine and open your knees and bring the body in between the legs. Relax the spine, the lower spine, the middle spine, and the upper. Now let's move forward and back here to work on our hip mobility and the inner thigh stretches. Now you can stay on the floor, lying down on your belly, bringing one heel after another to the center. Don't do it too fast, that's not the target, but work on the control in order to feel the stretch and let your body feel safe to open enough space in your muscles and your joints to go further in your flexibility and your mobility. Focus on your breathing and the soles of the feet together. If you feel like you can keep doing this movement as well, you can also put your hand on the floor, looking to one side. Let's do a short child position to relax the spine and coming to forward. Here you're gonna have your knees and ankles aligned with your knees a little bit more open than before, moving forward and back to grow further on your hip mobility here. And stay in the center. Stay where you feel the maximum stretch for you, and keep breathing and staying a bit more in this position. To allow the body to go a little bit further. Now you're gonna extend one leg, your knees and toes toward the camera, and do the same. Moving forward and back. Feeling the stretch on your inner thighs. And a little bit of spinal twist here, if you feel like. Keep breathing. And come back to the center. And let's switch the leg. Keep your knee and your toes to forward. Of course, you can do it with hip rotation position as well. But in this exercise, we're going to focus differently in each position. Remember, you work differently. And here we're going to work and focus more on our inner thighs. So stay in this position, this parallel position. But if you feel like you need to try both, you can do that. You can always add or reduce one movement. If you are already a professional gym goer or dancer or mover, please feel free to add or reduce some movements or create your own in between whenever you feel inspired. Good. Now we come back in seated position with the legs open. Let's shake a bit the legs to relax them, to welcome the new space, flexibility. Now rotate the knees to outside, external hip rotation, leaning the body forward, and keep pressing the legs to outside, feeling the stretch in your inner thigh. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And you can also give it a try doing this position of interlacing your fingers behind your back, head on the floor, or just close to the floor. Please don't worry if you cannot go really close to the floor. Do it as it's possible for you and really Be proud of yourself. Be proud of each step of your growth and improvement into your beautiful, unique process of your own. And remember that your process is unique and authentic as much as you respect yourself. Good. I want to shake a bit my legs, closing them, doing some points and flags. And coming back again to deep squat position, making one knee close to the floor one after another. Give it a try to this movement at the end to see if it works now. Now let's see how much mobility and flexibility we have gained. I think I feel I can go deeper in my squat and feel much more free in my leg muscles and my hip mobility. Yeah, it's so delicious, this stretch and this beautiful range of movement that I feel it. Yes, I feel it. Good, a little bit of stretch for my spine here. Yeah, I can see that I go a little bit further. Good job. You nailed it. So beautiful. Congratulations. Now a little bit of moving, marching on the spot on our feet, turning around, staying in hip rotation position, interlacing your fingers behind your head and rolling down, vertebra by vertebra, bending your knees, following your toes, and rolling up. Looking to the sky, opening your chest, stretching to one side, forward, and another side. Stretching to forward again, and rolling up, coming to the center, one hand on the chest, the other one on your belly. Breathe and feel the points of contact of your hands on your body, and listen to your breathing and thank yourself for your beautiful work. Hope you enjoyed your lesson. Thank you so much and see you in the next class. If this was useful for you, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and I'd be glad to read your beautiful comments.